Jonas the Dust Speck. Once upon a time there was a dust speck. His name was Jonas. Jonas lived with the Smith family. The Smiths were a very tidy family. They cleaned their home thoroughly once a week. But Jonas simply could not be removed. No matter how often they cleaned, no matter how carefully they wiped, Jonas always appeared again. Sometimes he hid in a small corner, sometimes high up on a cupboard, sometimes in a door frame, or in places no one could easily reach. Jonas was clever, and he enjoyed living with the Smiths. Because every week new dust specks arrived, light, fresh, and full of stories. Very different from homes where no one ever cleaned. There the dust became thick, old, and heavy, and eventually no one told stories anymore. But with the Smiths, every week was a small adventure. For 6 days, Jonas made new friends, and on the 7th day he hid. He had lived there for a whole year. The Smiths could hardly believe it. "This one speck of dust," they said, "it must finally go." So they made a plan. They cleaned every day for one whole week. On Monday, Jonas escaped into a hidden corner. On Tuesday, beneath the bathtub. On Wednesday, into the kitchen cupboard. On Thursday, onto the window frame. On Friday, into the door gap. And on Saturday, between the floorboards. Every day he escaped, and the Smiths grew tired. Then something strange happened. They stopped cleaning for 1 week, then another, and another. The house became dusty, more and more dusty, and Jonas noticed at once. The dust grew heavy, slow and lazy. It simply lay there. No one moved from place to place. No one told stories anymore. No one laughed. The dust became thick, lazy, and unmoving. And the air felt heavy. And Jonas? He no longer felt comfortable. "This isn't nice anymore," he said. "I don't like it here." So he packed his things. Quietly he made his way to the door and disappeared into the wide world. And at that very moment, the Smiths began to clap. "It worked!" they cried. "Our plan worked!" Because they had made a new plan, one Jonas didn't know. They had simply stopped cleaning and waited. And then they cleaned the house again, thoroughly. And this time, Jonas and all the other dust specks had been wiped away, just as the Smiths had wished. End of story.